Oh, yeah. All right, so we got another good one to go over here playing some mid stakes. And I'll tell you what, guys, I got super sneaky in this one with Pocket King, so you're not going to want to miss that hand, which is going to come up a little bit later. But for those of you guys watching for the first time, I always give a little background on myself. And basically, I've been playing for the last 2 decades. Hop on about 4 times a week playing mid stakes. Now, I don't have one type of strategy like GT or ABC or whatever. I really focus on two things. The first is making good decisions because at the end of the day, we do have control over that. And the second thing is, I try and use strategies against my opponents and exploit them as much as possible, meaning I will bluff without hesitating if I think somebody is weak. And, after playing so many hands, you just pick up on these little things a lot quicker. Of course, as I'm getting into this, though, I want to let you guys know we have an awesome community in the pinned comment section where you can kind of talk to me one-on-one. You could also get my current setup down there as well. And, if you're kind of like stuck or hitting a wall at your current stake, man, and just want to take things more seriously, man, we can talk, right? Also, you guys should just tap the like and let's get right into this. This is also going to run for not too long today, maybe like, 12, 13 minutes. Grab a bottle of water, some Gatorade, or some coffee, and let's just lock in, right? Okay, here we go, man. All right, so we got that Jack 6 suited here. I always like to take a look at the table when we get going, and you can kind of see, like, player 3 is doing pretty good. Everybody else is kind of just chopping around right now. I've been saying that word a lot lately, man, just chopping around. All right, turn card did give us a flush draw to go with second pair here with the Jack 6, so I decided to kind of go for it here. River card was a queen. Pot got a little bit hefty here, but I just checked this back to showdown. Obviously, I was making this call. And I was looking at that and I was like, okay, thank you for not putting the flush out there because we probably would have got stacked. Okay, so we kind of dodged one right there, I'll tell you what. Anyways, all right, so starting things off pretty good here, guys, just kind of like trending up. And like I said, man, don't go anywhere. It's going to get good, man. You guys got to see this Pocket King situation coming up here because I got sneaky, man. I went for the sneak attack. That's all I can really say right now. I'm not going to give anything away. But yeah, we got that 2-5 suited. I'm going to spice it up a little bit here with that 2-5, raise it up to the 1250 piece. And, I'm not always raising with 2-5 suited. It's just like, I noticed everyone was playing pretty tight for the most part to start things off. And, it's another thing too, man. You sit down for like 20 to 30 minutes. You can kind of just see how people are playing, and that's kind of how you adjust. So I'm going to raise it up with that 2-5 suited. You know what I'm saying? Looks like nobody even wanted to play me, We had a monster. I mean, we had the 2-5. It's like, come on, man. Somebody play. All right, next time we had a king, queen, spades looking pretty nice right here. We're going to raise this up to the 1250 piece. And I'm hoping somebody re-raises us. So we can kind of like build a pot here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? Come on now. All right. Anyways, it's like, come on, man. All right, so we did have this guy defend and a couple aces out there with the king. I checked it back to the turn here, see what he would do. And I actually just checked this all the way down. I don't know. I had like this weird feeling. Maybe this guy was slow playing us. I guess I was just completely wrong. It didn't even matter. He wasn't going to call anything anyways. So if I would have put anything out on the flop or the turn, that dude was always folding. It is what it is, guys. We move on. We move on. And yeah, but I mean, you can kind of see, man, everyone's playing so tight. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in these kind of, when you're at these kind of tables, that's kind of when you want to open things up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to fold the king 8 right there. If it was suited, I would have played it, but it wasn't. So we're just going to let it go, and we're going to move on. All right, so player 1 re-raised it to the 100 piece, so he must have something pretty good. Let's see what player 3 does. Ooh, over the top. I'm thinking, oh, man, player 1 didn't... How did player 1 not call that? That was really something right there. He came over the top with the 100 piece, and then he just folded it like that. Dude, what is happening right now? What is happening? I can't even make sense of that. All right, so we got one of my favorite hands here, the 10-7 suited. And I do like it in spades and diamonds, preferably. Got nothing there. We do have some runner-runners with, well, no runner-runners now. Now all we can really do here is bluff to take this down. Kind of felt like this guy had nothing anyway, so I was like, should we bluff? Is he going to call us with the ace-high here? I went for the bluff. Pretty small. And I probably should have just checked that down. That was a terrible bluff, guys. Don't judge me too harshly on that one, but it was. Anyways, we move on. And like I said, I hope you're still with me because we got the Pocket Kings coming up here. And if you're enjoying, actually, if you just enjoy some of the stuff I put out, because like I'm always making an effort for you guys because I'm always playing to get out, my sessions or whatever. Got that community down there in the pinned comment, like I said, plus you can get my current setup as well. And yeah, all in the pinned comment. All right, pocket sevens. Of course, the 6 wasn't a 7. You know what I mean? It's like, of course, you know. Of course they're not going to give us the set, okay? Player 1's going to go for the 25 piece here, and it kind of put me in a spot where what are we really going to continue with? You know, we have none of this. Player 4 did make the call. I'm sorry, he did a min raise, which was interesting. He called. Turn card was a 10. Now, player 1 seems to be pretty bluffy right now, so maybe he's on a draw. Player 4 went pretty large here on the turn, kind of committing himself, but he took it down. Let's see if the flush would have got there. Nope. Okay, so, all right, interesting. Interesting stuff, guys. All right, 8-9 suited. Now, this is probably one of my favorite bluffs in this this session right here. You know, and it's offsuit, right? It's not like it is what it is. I'm just going to put in a raise here, just like a little position raise, because trying to mix things up. Because like I said, everyone's playing so tight. I would obviously prefer this to be suited, but I just was like, you know what? Let's mix it up here with the 8-9 offsuit. You know what I'm saying? We got another monster. I mean, we've had a couple monsters in this, right? We've had the 2-5 suited, which is a monster. Now we got the 8-9 off. You know we got to play this, man. You know we got to play this. All right, player 6 is going to re-raise it. Let's see what player 1 does since he's just kind of been blasting off, honestly. Wouldn't shock me if he re-raised there. All right, I decided to make this call. We could actually put player 6 on, you know, some ace-kings, ace-queen suited type of hands. Not necessarily an overpair. Bad flop. Probably a bad flop for him as well, but he's probably got a much better piece of this if he's got an ace. You know, at least he's got a straight draw to go here. He's going to continue here, and, you know, if we continue, we better be ready to bluff on the turn or do something, right? Because we've really got nothing here. Turn card is a 10. Don't know if that's a good card for him. I want to say it's probably not. I'm definitely leaning towards probably not, you know, unless he's bluffing with like ace-10 suited, which I don't really think. To be fair here, guys, I think he has absolutely nothing. Now, the queen was going to be a difficult card for us to bluff with. If I was going to bluff, I probably should have done it with the 10, because he could have got there if he's got ace-queen suited, king-queen suited, those type of hands. So this was a 50-50. I decided just to be like, you know what, I'm just going to do my thing here, and, you know, it is what it is. If we don't get this bluff through, we don't. But if I just check this down, I can't do that either. So I went for the bluff, keeping my fingers crossed here. It was a 50-50 spot for us. And you know what? You know what? Did we make the correct decision? We did. Okay, so we got it. We took it down with the 8-9 off, and yeah, I think I'll pat myself on the back for that one because, I mean, we had an 8-9 offsuit, okay? All right, so we're inching closer to the big spot here, guys, with the pocket kings. I think it might actually be after this one. 5-4 suited of hearts. Absolutely love this hand. I really do, you know. Absolutely do. And, you know, we got to kick it up to the 1250 piece here. Back over to player 3. All right, man. Everyone was playing so tight. I don't know what else to say, but here we go. We finally made it. And if you guys made it, man, and you are ready for this, man, let's do it, man. And, of course, tap that like if you're still watching this, guys. You know, I always appreciate that. Here we go with kings. I think, too, okay, so player 6 is going to do, like, a min-raise open, okay? And I got sneaky with this. I really did. I think the reason I got sneaky with it was because everyone was playing so tight at this table, and I think that's kind of what influenced me to play this one pretty tight. So, I'm sorry, sneaky. Over to player 2, who is going to, I believe it's player 2, he's going to re-raise it. Not like big or anything, he's going to kick it up to the 35 piece, which is fine. And, you know, this is where normally we would re-raise with kings, but only because this table was just playing so tight. That's why I decided just to flat here. See what player 6 does. And the thing is, too, like, if we flop a king, no one's going to be putting us on pocket kings here, which is another reason I was thinking, like, let's just slow play this. But, I mean, if we were dealing with, like, an aggressive table, I would have probably flipped the script a little bit here, but I am just going to flat this. Player 3 is going to fold. Player 4 is going to fold. It's going to come back over to player 6. And player 6 is going to do something I wasn't expecting, but I was kind of like, okay, you know? I was actually thinking maybe player 6. And I did tank this for a second because I was thinking about like what to do. But when it comes over to player 6, I think maybe he was just trying to take this down, possibly with like ace king, or maybe isolate with like a mid pair, like maybe jacks or queens or something like that. Not really putting him on pocket aces, and obviously we're never going to be folding this. But, you know, I have to imagine that 9 out of 10 times here we're ahead of player 6. If we are running into pocket aces here, it still feels like he doesn't. I just felt like maybe he was isolating with ace king or some mid pairs like jacks or queens. That's really what I was thinking here when he made this decision. And we have an easy decision. We are going to do our thing here. And yeah, I was kind of shocked actually what you're about to see here. I really was. I think this line was just like way too aggressive, you know? So here we go, and he's going to turn over. He's going to turn over those tens, man. Just got to dodge the 10, and fortunately he didn't have pocket jacks on us, which would have been not very good for us. But anyways, turn card ace, another card that would have been bad for us if he had any ace X's. And yeah, man, we're going to take down a monster, and we did it in a sneaky way. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed another one here. If you're enjoying the stuff I'm putting out, like I said, I'm always playing. Subscribe, obviously. Check out the pinned comment. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.